Hey YouTube, welcome back. Long time no see. So I ordered a mini bike off of Walmart.com. It is the RealTree. I think it's the RT100, which is basically a Coleman bike. I'm not really sure which one it is. You guys can comment in the comments below. I think it's the RB100 on the Coleman. It's got the separate handlebars with the risers that sit on top of the forks. But I'll put a picture of the RealTree bike up on here so you can see what it looks like. I have stripped it. I'm going to powder coat it white. The frame is going to be white. Handlebars are going to be red. The forks are going to be silver. I'm going to do some of the engine parts red as well as the gas tank. I haven't removed the gas tank yet, but that's going to be next. I meant to start the video earlier and show like the process of it, kind of taking it apart and getting it blasted and all that good stuff, but it's kind of boring, so I'm just gonna kind of get right into it. Again, the powder coating part is boring, so I won't show too much of that, but you guys will see the end results of it. Getting ready to go in for the kill and get this powder coated white. I've already powder coated a few of the other parts. I did the risers. I tried to do them a anodized blue look, but I got it on a little thick. It doesn't really quite look the way I wanted to, but they'll work for now. But cleaning this off and getting ready to start putting some white on it. All right, here it is. It's all done. Kind of go over everything I did to it. So I took it completely apart. I had the frame sandblasted, forks, handlebars, all that good stuff. Once I got it back from the sandblaster, I just took it in and powder coated it white. This white is just a basic white that I got from, I think Cardinal makes it. Cardinal Materials, I guess it's the same place that make Cardinal glass and all that other good stuff. Then the silver is like from Powder by the Pound or something like that. And then the red is also from Powder by the Pound. It is a blood red. It's a little bit brighter than, I mean, it's a little bit darker than what I was looking for, but actually it came out pretty good. It looks real good. Let me roll it back into the sun there. You can kind of see it, how it looks in the sunlight. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. I like it. All the decals I designed in Illustrator. When I say designed, I drew out in Illustrator. Or if I found a good high-res image, I use that. Like this decal is a Japanese version of the STP logo. It looks like it was maybe a picture of one that was maybe stored somewhere, because it's got some distressed on it, but it looked good. Made it gave that little vintage look. But printed it out, wanted to stick it on there because this bike is themed after a 70s/80s motocross bike, so I thought it fit pretty good. The Camel Supercross decals is something that I saw. I just googled a bunch of pictures of old school motocross bikes and saw those on there. I thought was cool. Same thing with the Bel Ray decals. I got one there and then stuck one on the side of the engine. Thought that looked pretty cool. Found an old Scott decal. Got that on there. That came out pretty cool. The wheels are actually rattle canned. This is a engine paint. I think it's a VHT engine paint. It's got a little rough finish to it, but it actually feels pretty good. When I painted the wheels, they were still had the factory finish on it, the black finish, and the paint adhered to it real good, so I just left it on there, and came out pretty good. The tires are different. They're a Journey brand. I got these at Summit for like 12 bucks a piece. Took off the original tires that were on there. They were some Japanese version tire. They're pretty cheap. They weren't I wasn't too impressed with those. I didn't like the tread pattern. I wanted the knobby pattern, like is typical on a motorcycle. The risers, I tried to powder coat those to give them an anodized blue look, but I put it on there too thick. It didn't come out too well, but it looks okay for now. I might take them off and redo them. The grips and stuff are still the same, and the bars, I did those red to match. This pad right here is it's like a $7 or $8 pad that I got off of Amazon. It's like gloss black, and it said Pit Bike on here on the front. So what I did is I created this like wrap. It's basically a decal, printed it on my decal machine, and then I put a matte laminate over it, so it's got like a matte feel to it. And then it's just a checker design with a made-up Power Sports logo that I came up with. I mean, it's Coleman's logo, but I added the wheel and did the Power Sports in a little different font and gave it the little racy slant look. The front number plate is aluminum sheet metal. I printed that decal out again on my printer. I printed it first and then laid it onto the aluminum, and then just took some shears and just cut around it. And then after that, I took like a Dremel and then just kind of smoothed off all the edges. It's not perfect, but it looks good from far away. Again, this is another decal that I found. I printed out on my machine. Same thing with the Bill decal there. Everything else on this is stock. I didn't make any engine modifications. It's got the stock intake and muffler. I did paint the cage on the muffler to match the wheels. I thought that was kind of cool. I took the chain guard and stuff that was right here. It was all like plastic. Wasn't real happy with that, so I took it off. I've already ridden it a little bit, so you can kind of see the grease down there. Pegs, I didn't really paint those. I left those the same. The seat is stock. I'm going to probably get something, put MX on the side here. I hadn't quite done that yet. On this cover, I made this decal. It's this engine is 105cc, and then I just took the Coleman logo, put some flags behind a little starburst back there, and just printed that out on a chrome material. Came out real good. I don't know what you would call these. This cladding on the side here, maybe a fake tank or whatever. I kind of measured that out, redrew it in Illustrator, and then tried to come up with a cool design. And there's actually a bike that has this type of yellow with a black stripe and the black lettering in it. I forgot what it was that I saw online, but that's kind of what I modeled it after. And then of course the old school Fox decal, that's a separate decal that I put on there, but this whole piece right here is one printed decal. And you can't see it, but there's my one of my brother's little hobby, side hobby, the Los Muertos Customs. I made another separate little decal here. Stick that on there. You can go check us out on Instagram. Just search Los Muertos Customs. We restore old bicycles, and now we're kind of into mini bikes. But that's it, and it runs pretty good. Turn the fuel on. And then put it on start, choke. Make sure the switch is on run. And give it a tug.